just a quick update for those that may not know is that we got two little puppies here on the farm. They're brothers, and one of them was very sick when we got it 2 days ago, and it tested positive for parvo. And so we just want to give you guys an update as to what's going on with the puppies and how everybody's doing and how things are going in general. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Okay, so here is little Rocky. We decided to name him Rocky because he is a fighter. Rocky is having ups and downs. He has his good times and he has his bad times. You can see he's alert. I think in the last video he was pretty lethargic, but he is getting better. It's just really slow. Really slow. Now, yesterday morning, as a matter of fact, talking about it is like a roller coaster. He, oh my gosh, y'all. Matter of fact, I was actually very scared to even come in here first thing in the morning. I was just worried sick about it. I knew when I come in here, he was not going to be alive. That's how bad he had gotten that night prior. He was really bad that night. I came in here, checked on both of them, and he was breathing and was asleep. So I cut the lights back off. Actually, both of them were asleep. Cut the lights back off, let them sleep. And then we got going, because that was really early. That was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So then about 6:30, we got up, came in here, checked on him again, and he was walking around. His tail was wagging. He actually drank water on his own that morning. He was a little interested in some dog food, some kibble. Not a whole bunch, but he was drinking, which is great because dehydration is one of the main things you got to worry about with parvo because it's just a intestinal disease. I mean, it was almost like a 360. I mean, it was unreal how well he was acting. Matter of fact, I mean, like I won't say like nothing was wrong because you could tell something was wrong, but nothing like he was the night prior. Nothing. So we were ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic. So we let him drink some. We gave him his IV that morning, but he kind of didn't want to sit still, which it hasn't been him since he's been sick. He's just been laying there and just really lethargic, tired, weak, sleepy, but not yesterday morning. So we were able to get the IV in him. Matter of fact, we just had to stop, let him take a break, let him walk around, start it again. And if you've never done an IV in a dog, you don't have to hit a vein, which was news to me when the vet came in and told Brooke how to do it. You just stick it under the skin and somehow their body absorbs it, which is amazing, which is awesome. Because I don't know how in the world you would hit a vein in a dog. Got that in him. And then later that day, he started going downhill a little bit. Not as bad. He hasn't been as bad as he was that first night, period. Not nearly that bad. So he was just sleepy, just lethargic. We give him his meds. Gave him his IV yesterday evening. And then this morning, he was, again, pretty tired. Kind of like you've seen him right now. Which he's very alert, as you guys can see. He's just weak and tired. Bless his heart. Just so weak and tired. We've been spoon feeding him some wet dog food or canned dog food. That's what the vet told us. Also, the vet told us actually today that we could give him some scrambled eggs. So we're going to try to give him some scrambled eggs. We got plenty of eggs. Believe it or not, our chicken's been laying really good. See how he takes that. And we have to give him another IV and give him his meds. Now, here's the good thing. Brother still shows 0 symptoms whatsoever. Brother is 100% and is just like a puppy, wide open. I mean, he was just running around here a second ago. He's been gotten sleepy.
We've been playing.
But he's a puppy, 100% a puppy. And it's fine. It's 100% okay. No signs of nothing so far. You talked to the vet this morning.
I did. I called the vet
They wanted me to keep them updated. And my question was, should I be concerned that he was a little better yesterday?
Yeah.
But today he seems a lot worse.
Right.
And, you know, I wanted to know if that was a concern because I feel like he's going backwards.
Right.
And she said no, that it's like a roller coaster to expect ups and downs, and that's just what we're experiencing. We're in a downtime right now. Hopefully tomorrow will be an up day, but we don't know. We're just, you know, crossing that bridge when we get there and keeping our fingers and toes crossed. She did tell me to maybe try offering him some water in a syringe.
I forgot to mention that. That's right.
Just to wet his mouth,
right.
Not necessarily for him to drink, but just to keep his mouth moist.
Mm-hmm.
I am administering an IV 2 times a day, and that's what's keeping him hydrated for now, because yesterday he was willing to drink a little by mouth. Today, he's completely gone. He wants nothing to do with drinking or eating.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we've taken a step backwards, but she said that's to be expected. Now, he just doesn't have any interest in eating, and I understand that, because anytime our bellies are upset or not feeling right, we don't want to eat, but he has to stay hydrated, and we're making sure that happens by giving him the IV. You know, still touch and go, but I just keep waiting for that hump to go.
Right. Well, I will say this, the way I'm looking at it is each minute, each hour, each day is a milestone.
Right.
And one milestone we've been told is 48 hours. 48 hours is huge.
48 hours.
And we have just recently passed the 48-hour mark.
We've passed the 48-hour mark. I would like to pass the 5-day mark.
The 5-day mark is the big one. Is the big one. We get past the 5-day mark, and then we're really, really good.
Now, the vet was very surprised that number 2 puppy is not showing any symptoms.
Yes.
He is still getting the antiviral medication as directed by the vet. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or if he's just, he's 100%.
He's 100%.
He is 100%. And we're so happy you are, but little brother's got to pull through, doesn't he? Yes.
And I got a feeling these going to be some big dogs. Look how big their feet are.
His feet are enormous. And I feel like over these past 2 days, they may have doubled.
They're so big.
Or either I just didn't realize it initially. Oh, boy. But he's a joy. He's a joy. And while it hasn't been a joy to take care of a sick puppy, I certainly wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's been pretty much 24-hour care, but that's okay. That's what it takes.
The worst part. Sorry, I'm fixing to start. The worst part was the part where the first night when he was in pain.
Oh gosh, that was terrible.
That was rough, and it kind of got me thinking about it. So evidently his belly was hurting really, really bad.
Yes, he was just wailing.
And he was crying and crying and crying, and you're just absolutely helpless. And being helpless is what gets you, or gets me. That's what kind of upsets me, is when you can't do anything. You're completely helpless. So we haven't had any more of that, and that's great, because that was rough, really rough.
And little brother was so sensitive. Well, I say little brother. He's the big one.
Yeah.
Big brother was so sensitive to him.
Yes.
Just seeing them together made me realize why they needed to be together.
Right.
Seeing how he acted towards him, knowing he was sick.
Yes.
And not acting foolish or acting like he is now.
Yeah,
like
he doesn't do this when he's in there with brother.
No.
He kind of chills out. Now he cries when we stick him in there and leave, because he wants to be with people too. But it only lasts for, I don't know, not very long.
Not
honestly.
very long. It's just until he falls asleep, and he's a puppy.
Yes.
He gets his play out, and he needs to rest. And I'm sure he needs to rest also to fight.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job
Right.
of it, but to fight off this nasty virus that we are facing. Yeah.
So that is the big update right now. You plan on going to town and grabbing this little fella some toys
Yeah.
to try to occupy him because he's grabbing shoes and just everything. So we're having
shoes and shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a toilet paper roll because I'm just looking for things that he can play with without giving him our dog's toys. That, that's something we don't want to do. So he needs his own set of toys. Oh goodness, that's my hair.
Yeah.
He needs his own set of toys, and we're gonna do that. And I'm also gonna get some canned dog food.
Okay.
So that way, if he does feel like, Rocky does feel like eating, then I can offer him some canned dog food, which was vet recommended.
Everybody else is okay. All our dogs are fine. Again, I just want to tell everybody that our dogs are vaccinated, and our vet said that our dogs are safe. So we do know that. And we're keeping everything clean with bleach. We got a spray bottle with a bleach water mixture in it. And we're just keeping it on hand, and everything's getting sanitized. We clean the puppies' areas out as soon as it gets really, really soiled. We got that cardboard, which I talked to you guys about, that's made for house building. You put it on your floors, and it protects your floors when the contractors come in and the painters and everything. So it's super absorbent, but it don't bleed through.
I'm thankful to have that.
Oh
stuff.
gosh, we're so thankful to have it, and we're using it, and it's been a blessing because we just pull it out, bring a garbage bag in here, throw it away, sanitize the area, put new cardboard down, put them some blankets and towels in there, and put the guys back in there.
So he's starting to last a little bit longer with each play session.
Yeah, I know it.
And that's another reason I need to get to it and go get some toys.
Yeah.
Because you need more than a toilet paper roll and a sweatshirt, don't you, brother? Yes. Oh, goodness. Your little teeth are sharp. Yes, they are. They're so sharp. Oh, goodness.
He's a mess.
Oh, goodness.
He is a mess. He's a host.
He's winding down.
He's a host.
Are you winding down? Yes. Oh, goodness. Did you hear that?
I heard it. Going to get them toys.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
He's a snapper.
Is he?
Yes, roll the window down.
Alright, we stopped to turn around to help this turtle across the road, but he looks like he's got it under control. Is he headed in the right direction?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a snapper.
he's a snapper. Okay. Well, we didn't want to pick him up, but we would have helped him by scooting him. So he's out of the road enough now?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. He's okay. Okay, so we're back on the road. We stopped and we helped a turtle that was potentially going to get ran over. When we pulled over, he was making his way in the right direction, so we're going to let him just go on about his business because he was what we call a snapping turtle. We are on the way to the feed store. First of all, we're out of laying pellets, which is what our hens need in order to keep our egg supply and keep them healthy. I hope I don't know if I say I hope they don't have chicks, but I hope they do have chicks. So we're gonna go and get some feed. I also have to pick up some toys for the healthy pup because he is, well, what do you call it? He's feeling kind of stove up being with his brother 24/7 who's not well. So we're gonna pick him up some toys and try to make his life a little bit better while little brother's in recovery. Okay, let's go see what's going on. Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, so
Are you guys looking for chicks?
we are. Okay. They are sold out of chicks. Well, well, well. So they have these, but somebody have already paid for them, and that's okay, because I didn't need any anyway. Little lavender Orpingtons. I see one.
I see two.
Two?
There's one over there.
Yeah. Some canned food. Just a tablespoon at a time. To see if that may entice him to want to put a little something on his stomach. I'm looking for puppy food. He said it really didn't matter if it was puppy food or adult food, but if I can see puppy, I'd like to get puppy. Let's see, adult, healthy aging. Let's see what I can come. Alright, so I found this one. It is ground puppy food, so we're gonna try this one. See what happens anyway. Alright, so I found a monkey. This is my first one. I think he'll like that. It's got a little squeaker in it. This one is a rope with a ball attached. And then this one has 13 squeakers in it. So we ought to hear some noise coming out of that room real fast. And hopefully sooner than later we'll be hearing it coming from the other puppy. So I found these also. And these have no rawhide in them, which is what you want. Rawhide is no longer a good thing for dogs. So he'll have these to chew on and his toys to play with. Have you ever had a toy?
What you think, buddy? That's the one I would like if I was a dog, a puppy. That's the one I'm really gonna like. Right there.
Oh, I gotta go bed now.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, he's got it now. Good boy. Where are you going? Well, I think our next step will be this evening.
Yeah.
When it's time to administer his
IV.
IV again, and then we're going to try some food.
Okay.
Now, when I give him the IV, I give him a shot of a medication that just kind of relaxes him some. So he's not trying to, and he's not doing that anyway, but it's more of a mental thing, I think.
Yeah.
That he can settle down and he can feel no worry while we're doing that.
Right.
And it hasn't been a problem. It hasn't been an issue for him to sit still. Now today I did start putting him in a laundry basket.
Yeah.
To give him his IV because brother here's gotten a little rambunctious and it's not working out so well trying to give him an IV with this one with him. So we learned that real quick, and we'll be back to try food and to give meds a little bit later.
Yes. Enjoy your bone, Bandit.
Beautiful eggs that are gathered. Let's do. I want to see what's in this one.
Okay.
Let's do a Rhode Island red
Okay.
and a green.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Ooh, got a pretty thick membrane. Pretty egg, right? Ooh, look at there. All right, now there's the difference. That's a new layer.
Yeah.
See how small that yolk is?
Yeah.
That's a seasoned layer, so to call.
The orange, anything?
They sure are. Get the pan heated up here. You think he's gonna eat anything?
I don't know.
No speculations?
No speculations.
Boy, that's just beautiful, isn't it?
It's hard.
Oh. All right, we got a mad one and a...
Yeah, little
sick
brother's
one.
not happy.
All right, let's see. I'm just
Little
gonna put it
brother.
in my fingers.
Okay.
Look at here, sweet boy. Look at here, baby. Look. Smell that. Does that smell good? No. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna try it one more time, baby. Oh. I gave him some nausea medicine
Okay.
because he's got to take his oral meds.
Right.
And in order to keep those down, he needs to not throw up. So I thought it might be a good time to try to get him to have a bite
Right.
while he's on those nausea meds. Let's see, little man. Look at here. Look at here. Smell it? He just don't want it.
You don't want it. Okay.
He don't want it. All right, so this is the puppy food that I bought earlier.
The eggs didn't work, so we're gonna try this.
Yeah, and we don't need but just a little bit to see
Right.
if he'll eat it or not. All right. So now, little brother doesn't really need this. I mean, big brother. But he smells
He
it.
smells it.
Okay. Let's see, little man. Oh, smell that? Oh, great. That smells good, doesn't it? Yeah? Does it smell good? I'm just not going to eat today. And that's okay.
With a heart of gold, I can give it all to you. With a heart of gold, I can buy the world for you. But for now I am just flesh and blood, that's true. With my heart of gold, my love is rich for you.